Here we are, Brighton Marina. Just need to find Yellowfin. Here somewhere. Here we are. This is Kurt's boat, Yellowfin. We'll be going out on today. There he is. Morning, Kurt.
Good morning, sir.
Alright, Graham's turned up. He's got everything,
a new lens.
kitchen sink and everything with him. This is Kurt's boat boy. What's his name?
John.
John. Hello, John.
I'm boat boy.
And of course, man himself.
The kitchen sink
Wash it
specialist.
out first, Graham. You want it washed out first?
Right.
No, it'll be alright, guys.
There's the ROV in there. And all this technical equipment.
Have a look.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Kurt's sorting the tank out, the freshwater tank for washing it. It's like Christmas.
There it is.
Woo! Oh yeah, lovely.
Blue Rob 2 in heavy configuration.
Excellent. So if your box is a bit light when you go later, you know I've got it in the back of the van.
Yeah. 300 meter tether,
Right.
which carries the video camera signal,
Right.
and communications from the sonar. The actual ROV itself is powered by a LiPo battery.
Right. Okay.
It has a HD colour camera with a pilot camera, so you can see it on the monitor top side. The sonar is a forward-looking oculus sonar, and that can effectively see out to 50 metres or so.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
Theoretically.
Yeah.
We've got LED lights on the vehicle. I've got another larger light to put on it, because obviously we're going to be at 20 odd metres, so there's not as much light as on the surface. The sonar used to both survey, because you can see further than you can visually with the sonar, so you can get hopefully get an idea of the shape of the site.
So will that do like a photogrammetry build up, the same as?
No, it picks up effectively. Imagine my geophysicist colleagues will hate me for saying this, but imagine that you are shining a torch across the seabed. So anything sticking up will cast a shadow.
Yes.
So effectively the sound bounces back. So you'll see the shape of anything sticking up from the seabed.
Right.
Now, because it's got a range of up to about 50 metres or so, perhaps even further, we'll hopefully be able to see the whole site. And of course, when we put the vehicle down there, it doesn't quite have the situational awareness of a diver,
No.
because you're up topside looking at a screen. So the sonar view will help us to locate the site and reach it. Fingers crossed. We were due to have an acoustic tracking system mounted on it, which is very good. I can put a point on the map and then simply direct the ROV to that.
Yep.
And then if we find things, we can record positions.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we were getting it from a rental company called Unique Systems, and effectively during packing for transit and testing for transit, it suffered a fault, so it's got to go back to the manufacturer. Anyway, got to put this in.
Yep. Okay. Go. Thank you.
Yeah, drop them. just for now.
Doing the technical stuff now.
The dive one up there, a bit higher up.
Yeah, sonar.
Yes, yeah. Right, ready?
Yep.
Lift.
Yep.
Right, we're going in, Graham. Push the boat up down.
Yep. Yep.
She's in the water. Umbilical cord to us. Don't get that round your feet. Do you want the umbilical cord further to the stern of the boat, or is that need not long enough?
Ah, we're on the bottom. Okay.
That's
Okay, there's the bottom.
What have you caught?
an angry ROV.
Yeah, sounds angry.
John, you need to grab. Right. You okay? Yep. Will it let go? Yep, let go. Well done. Well, that's about 5 metres, Graham. Yes. She's in the water.
Get this on then.
Yeah. Recovered.
Brilliant, thank you.
There we go. Right, up on the bench. There we go.
Right, thank you very much.
Ready, Graham?
Yep.
Right, we're lifting her in. She's away.
Again, no lights. just change the radar frequency. Yep, keep.
Yeah, don't worry about the rain, it's alright.
Sorry?
Don't worry about the rain.
Oh no, I'm not bothered about that.
That's right.
Waterproof, I won't dissolve.
Oh, good, good. You're right out here, are you?
Yeah, we're alright.
Oh, good, good.
At the sharp end,
Yeah.
one of the blunt end.
Luckily I'm indoors.
You should be out here filming this, Jamie.
Okay, we're going to have to recover it. We're going to have to power cycle the sonar.
Sorry?
Can we recover the vehicle?
I can't hear you, I'm sorry.
Recover the vehicle today.
Yep.
Hi, Jove, I think it's raining. That's it, good job, lads.
Yeah, cheers for that. So just a little bit of a rainstorm, a bit of a squall coming through.
Oh, I was just thinking about taking one myself. Alright, just get the anchor in, gonna move. I would give him a hand, but it's dry in here. Alright, back at Brighton Marina. This is day 2. Bit of a frustrating day yesterday. Graham was having a bit of trouble with the ROV. Various things that didn't want to work, etc. So no footage yesterday, but we did get on a wreck, anchored up well. So hoping today all's going to go well. It's only going to be one dive with a sub, and the weather's supposed to be picking up. You can probably hear the wind now. So, well, fingers crossed it will go all right. See how we get on. Graham doing the last checks on the ROV. He's got everything crossed today.
Have a good day.
And Shane doing the manoeuvres.
Okay, I'd like to do that again.
Start back
So
from
put it on the
top.
right way up.
Yeah.
You're going to get wet there.
Oh yeah, it's got that drippy oil. We have to go for this painful procedure to set it up. A bit like a drone really, you have to twiddle it round and everything, don't you?
Okay, now that's
Yeah. Level.
yep.
Morning, Kurt.
Hello.
Right, we're just waiting for the boat to settle down in the wind, push us round a bit more. We're all anchored up. Graham's setting up his ROV. Going to behave itself today, isn't it?
Hopefully.
And once the boat's settled down, then Shane here is going to chuck over anchor at the back just to stop it swinging round. Once the tide lets off, don't want the boat swinging round too much further and away from the wreck. All highly technical today. Yeah, it should be good. Uh-oh. Oh, we're in trouble.
We're just from the Marine Management Organisation, just doing a tour of the area.
Yeah.
You guys fishing?
No.
No?
We're doing a survey with well, you go at the back of the boat, you can see it. We've got the Historic England on board and Wessex Archaeological Society.
Okay, lovely.
With an ROV, we're looking at a historic uncharted wreck, so we're trying to not draw attention to it because we don't want it killing.
Okay.
I'm Graham Scott from Wessex Archaeology. I'm the public officer in charge. We have a representative from Historic England on board as well.
Go on, tell them to clear off.
Yeah, well, we when we saw you coming over, but oh no, thought it was divers, which would be a nightmare.
Yeah.
So, we're trying to keep it secret.
Yeah.
Well, that's up there all the time.
Yeah. We see that, so just many days with
Yep, thank you. Cheers. Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Have a good day.
Yeah, and
Cheers, thank you. Cheers. Thank you. Cheers. Bet you'd like that for your diving
That's
boat,
a nice
wouldn't
bit.
you?
That's a nice bit of kit. Isn't it? Better than our boat.
Yeah, there's plenty of room on it. Yeah.
Looks like a bomb to me.
Yeah, I'm putting in, unfortunately we've had a hardware failure on the sonar we've been using, so I'm having to put in our sort of reserve sonar. It's not as good, but should hopefully still do a job for us if the weather allows us. But as you can see with ROVs like this, it's incredibly fiddly. I'm taking the end cap off simply in order to tighten up a nut inside, but which I just can't reach any other way.
And not the best conditions to do it in either.
No, not exactly workshop conditions. It's a fiddly job regardless. It'd be nice if it was plug and play.
Well, I think he's wired it up. That's the lens for the video, for the camera, so he knows where he's going. Don't know what all those bits do. Looks a bit complicated. Got 4 upwards propellers, and then you got your 4 skews. Lighting, extra GoPro camera. We're heading back in. Forecast was right. Bit lumpy. We didn't manage to do the afternoon slack, unfortunately. After all that hard work Graham's put into putting it all back together and getting it working.
You see him bouncing back off the wall.
Yeah.
Here's that's a big one.
Well, the ROV didn't manage to film anything because of various technical difficulties, unfortunately. So the ROB has been thrown in. Jamie went down first with a net bag full of dead spider crabs and bits of mussels and other old bits of fish to try and get all the pout away from the wreck. And also to see what else was feeding down there. Now there's 64 gigabyte of footage we left down there. I haven't looked at it all, so I have to come back to that. But that conga's wondering what's going on in the first couple of minutes, so be interested to see if he does come out and feed. And in a moment you'll see Jamie come back to the shot line as well, and he's just about to make his way back up. Graham's not the only one having technical difficulties. My editing software doesn't seem to be up to the job of editing footage from the latest GoPro, so I've had to move on to something a bit better. But old dog and new tricks doesn't come close. Well, we've done a film about a salt ash already, so this dive's to try and get some photogrammetry pictures, hence the food bag to lure the fish away from the wreck as they ruin all the overlapping images as they're always on the move. Unfortunately it didn't work, but they had a good feed. So after I've been trying to take some pictures, I just had a run up and down the wreck site on video. And we did spot a few other little bits and pieces that we haven't seen before. So see if you can spot the cannonballs. There's one of the cannons. There's supposed to be 14 cannons if it's a salt ash. Jamie seems to think he's counting 14. I get a different number every time I count them, so I'm not 100% sure. I don't know what all this stuff is, whether it is ballast or what. They're copper bands we think are off the powder kegs. There's quite a few of those laying around. All with a broad arrow on them. I think I'm about to do one more pass back down the middle of the wreck, past the anchor. I do actually think that's part of the ship now. I was never quite sure, but I think it is. There's quite a bit of wood showing as well underneath this pile. Far more than it was than the first time we dived it. There's some of the wood there. I think I'm coming to the end of this dive. I think I've had enough of swimming in circles. I filmed a few bits on a separate dive, so I don't know if this is like a pulley wheel for the rigging or just for a winch, similar to the one in the picture. You can see 3 small shot balls there next to that square piece of lead. The lead that was in that picture is what kept the powder dry on top of the cannons and protected the flintlocks. There's quite a bit of that laying around. And there's one of the first cannonballs I saw. Been swimming around this wreck I don't know how many times, and I've never seen any. And I saw that one, and once I've seen one, I started seeing them everywhere. Yeah, there's another one, and then this it just looks like a rock, but I just thought, I don't know, I'll turn it over, have a look, see what's underneath it. And once you wait for all the silt to clear, you can see where all these cannonballs have come from. So I don't know whether this has been hit by a trawl at some point and it's dragged it over there. You can see all these cannonballs are concreted in there. There's the ones sort of similar size to what I'm holding there, and there's a few other smaller ones concreted into it as well. Had a little look around, and then only sort of several metres there's another way, and I think that piece of concretion was laying on top of this piece. I'd say it's probably been trolled off, and there's cannonballs everywhere. Well, that's it for this year on the Saltash for us. I don't know what's going to happen to it in the future. I'd like to see it gets protected, but I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen right now though. I'm going for a red stripe because this new DaVinci Resolve video editing stuff has absolutely done my head in. Thanks for watching.